It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And it's Doué. Chouameni. Doué. Played out wide. Rabiot. Hernandez crosses. Rodri forwards and with intent. Llorente. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Pedri played out to the left flank. Cucurella looking to run onto it. Olise. Rabiot. Hernandez. Rabiot. Rodri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nico Williams. Pedri. And it's played forward. Yamal have it back and can go again. Koundé. Olise. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Hernandez shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz clears it away. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele. Hernandez. Yamal. Cucurella, up towards the front line, deftly away, and that's put paid to a promising move. Rabiot. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Llorente. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Llorente. Chouameni is there and he can get that clear. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Llorente. Played in with purpose. And that has been cleared. Doué. Rabiot. Aim forwards. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte. Kubasi. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz looks to the other side. Koundé. Rabiot. Mbappe. Now he's off and running. Unai Simon getting this one clear. Nico Williams. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedri plays it short. Rabiot getting this one clear. Llorente. Pedri. And here's Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tchouaméni, gently done. Olise proves just a little bit too strong. He is just caressing the ball. The whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Doué. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Olise, and it's played forward. He can get that clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well timed, excellent interception. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's not going far. Traumeri. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Doué. Doué's cross. Cleared away. Traumeri played out towards the right wing. And that was very necessary. And it's Rabiot. Oh, it's come loose. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Cucurella, aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rabiot. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Mbappe. France cannot keep hold of the ball. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Traumeri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Llorente. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Spain have reclaimed it. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Saliba shifted upfield. Olise. Koundé. Quality ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe! Hernandez picks it up now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Upamecano, gently done. Doué looks to get on the end of this. And he's heaved it away. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Koundé. Dembele. Traumeri. Koundé. Olise. Good take, and is he in? It's Dembele! chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Llorente. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte forwards and with intent. Rodri. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Mbappe, plays it through. Olise. Mbappe, oh, shooting chance! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And here's Olise. Very nicely done. Olise. Oh, they could be caught out here. Danger averted for now. Llorente. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Olise producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Proves too strong. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Doué. Llorente gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rabiot. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Williams. Pedri. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise chasing after it. And he's picked out, could be danger here. Cucurella. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Nice defending, physical and effective. Yamal. Llorente with the cross. Upamecano can get it clear. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Rabiot gets a good foot in there. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Aim forwards. Saliba gets it away. And it's played forward. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Chouameni, Upamecano, Koundé, Olise, Nico Williams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Cucurella. That's going to go a long way. Cucurella. Saliba tries to clear. And here's Pedri. Cleared without complication. And it's Dembele. Played out to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Cucurella. Rodri. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. It's run loose here. Doué. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Yamal. Rodri. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal! Cuts out the supply. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, played through for the wide man. Williams. And that's aimed into the middle. Hernandez getting this one clear. Rabiot. Hernandez shifted upfield. He's through here. And that has been clubbed away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Rabiot. Olise. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Llorente. Llorente making good progress on the right-hand side. Defending of the desperate variety. Saliba. Aim forwards. Chouameni. Koundé. Oh, there's a probing ball. Olise. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Olise tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Olise has overhit it. Rodri. Pau Kubasi spread out to the left. Nico Williams. That has been cut short. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Koundé forwards and with intent. And it's Pedri. And here's your chance to shoot! And there's the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Llorente. Saliba. Doué. Hernandez. Rabiot. Dembele. Rabiot. Doué. Hernandez. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Produces a cross. Laporte can get it clear. Fabian Ruiz. And it's hoisted clear. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Chouameni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Llorente. Llorente, gently done. Rabiot. Upamecano. Rabiot. Chouameni. Saliba. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Koundé. Oh, it's played into the area. It's a mighty effort. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to take his spot as well.
Cucurella.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Mbappe. Chance! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Fabian Ruiz, Cucurella, and here's Nico Williams. Oyarzabal, decent chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Ruiz. He's in here! No way through, so back it comes. There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Chouameni. Upamecano, gently done. Llorente makes the interception. And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal tries to thread one through. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Pedri.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's played forward. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni. Olise. Olise forwards and with intent. And that has been cleared. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Laporte. Oh, good spread. No way through there. Do it. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Dembele. Olise. Dembele under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Out to the right, and it's Llorente. Rabiot. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Olise. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Nico Williams. Rodri.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Yamal. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. Rabiot. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mikel Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Llorente. Plenty to... Llorente! Goal! Spain are all square. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Ambitious ball here. Hernandez gets it away. And it's Rodri. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz played with finesse. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Laporte shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz aimed forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hernandez, gently done. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Rabiot, and here's Dembele. Chouameni. Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Laporte, pinged towards the front line. Nico Williams, now he's off and running. Nico Williams. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Over to the left, Doué is onto it in a flash. And it's Rabiot. Succumbs to the pressure. Laporte shifted upfield. Olise. That's really well cleared. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz played out towards the right wing. Llorente played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Doué forwards and with intent. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Yamal. Oyarzabal. Yamal. And they've got rid. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Ruiz. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that has been cleared. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Moved on forwards. Doué chasing after it. Chouameni. Doué. Hernandez. Doué. Well played. And he has been fouled there. Finish, an absolute joy, and again they hit the front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. France take the lead. Laporte, and he goes cross-field. Llorente does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rodri. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. That's been drilled forward. Nico Williams gets into a good position, showing good feet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fabian Ruiz. Ball's played through. Pedri wins the duel this time. Nico Williams in acres of space out. Big chance! No, not this time.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Thinks one through. Tries to get it clear. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Hernandez, spread out to the left, and he whips in across. And it's played forward. Yamal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Fabian Ruiz. It's a... Yamal! They've scored!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Cucurella. Cucurella, gently done. And here's Pedri. Pedri! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Olise, now he's off and running. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Nice physical challenge. Dembele has been caught there, it's a foul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Saliba with the clearance. Dembele.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played down the flank. Olise gets it clear. It's a throw-in. Cucurella. Williams. Cross goes in there. Firmly met. That's the throw. Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. Pedri is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's going to go a long way.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mbappe! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Interception, his positioning was spot on.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. Great defending, strong and determined.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Llorente. And here's Pedri. Now it's Williams.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Dembele. France desperately searching for the winner here. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Koundé gets rid without sophistication. And here's Oyarzabal. Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Aim forwards.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Koundé, forwards and with intent. Keeper's got good distance on that. Spain to make one last surge forward. And it's Llorente. Doué does really well to win the ball there. Saliba. Upamecano. Koundé. Upamecano. Rabiot. Saliba shifted upfield. Dembele. And here's Olise. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Olise! Oh, that is a bit special. France take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Fabian Ruiz played towards the other side. Yamal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Olise has got himself a free kick. France close now to seeing this one through to the end. Upamecano. Olise. Now it's Olise. Oh, what a climb! Doué. And one more try!
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Yamal. Now it's Bina. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's a loose this time, surely. They've played it short. And here's Pedri. And it's Doué. Four extra minutes added on. Gets it away. Fabian Ruiz calmly anticipates. Oh, nice touch. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Yep, it's a corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's a good ball. Olise, and he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cucurella.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Cucurella forwards and with intent. Koundé. Olise. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Barcola. Hernandez. And back to the goalkeeper. Maignan. Upamecano. Yamal. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And the referee brings it to a close.